Morning. I'm just tidying up around the house, but I'm just listening to why I'm doing it. Journey to Truth. Now, I saw it sort of saying it was going to come on in the next so many hours. Obviously, last night, so I thought I'll be able to see it in the morning. I love these guys. I love the videos. They've got a guy on called, I think it's Jerome. Deprogramming the mind. Human activation, development of consciousness. Obviously, that's what we're all, doing. And they're talking about energy and stuff, and he's talking about, the crystalline grid matrix more than the matrix we've been trapped in. And what's just made me chuckle on it was, I don't know if last night any of you caught me doing the orb thing, and some people might think, what the hell is she doing with the sort of noise that's coming out my mouth? But I'm just doing, I was just doing what was in my head, what I could hear. That's what I put out. And I got the high suit activation of the orbs, especially if you saw the golden one come in. It ain't dust, people. So with that, they're just having a great chat on it. It's episode 73. And he's got orbs going past him. We've seen it on my channel live when, you've seen it in certain lighting. And it goes past, and I'm just about to hear what they say about that. But it just makes me laugh because what they were saying in this is syncing up with what I was saying last night, and now there's 7 people in the chat. And just the orb thing going on. So I just thought I'd shout it out, just because sometimes we don't get notifications on things, as we know. And if you haven't checked Journey to Truth podcast, that's a channel, that's what it's called. Go and check out the one they've just put out recently with Dramone. I think it's Dramone. I don't know if it's Headley. It's really, really good, and you can see the orbs going past him because it's the energy we're bringing in. Yeah, and just before I go, because obviously you've said hi, Sue. I don't know who else is there. Did you see the orbs? Did you see the golden one? It was gold, like rainbow gold, I call it, because it could see different colours in it. I want to go on about light language. Hi, Welsh babe. We're in chat. Yeah, I hope you're well. Hope baby is too. When I've been talking about light language lately, the funny thing is, on Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it was when I had that bit of a rant, I had a bit of a sore throat, but it didn't last long. And I had that the other year, and I always think, because we're talking about throat chakra, talking your truth, I do think it's like, maybe that's what's coming in. And I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to go with the flow, and whatever words I know it sounds weird, I could hear, I'm just going to put out. Hi, Dolly Love and Light. Hi, is it Karen? Karen? I'm just going to release that noise or whatever words that are coming in, and not try and not resist, like, oh, it sounds weird or whatever, and just putting it out. And that's what came in with me doing that golden light that came towards, there was a lot of energy going on, but the golden one was beautiful. And I tried to take a still shot of it. I couldn't do it. I took a still shot of, I think it's on community page, the big one, had a bit of blue in it, and it was rainbow at one point, but I could not, for the life of me, get that on a still. If Tapper's listening, maybe Tapper be able to do it, but I just could not. I don't know if it's because I was doing it on my phone, slow it down to capture, because it kept blipping in and out, blipping in and out. You get ones that fly past, and you get the blippers, the little blippy ones. So if you haven't checked that out, please go and check the one out where I say the golden energy. I don't know what you thought, Sue, or anyone in chat now, if you actually saw it. I thought it was beautiful. Some people say, oh, it's demons. Didn't feel like that. So, yeah. And I was up late doing that because I try to go to bed early all the time, and it just doesn't happen. When I feel the need to film, because I can feel energies, I just do it, and that's what happens. So I know it sounds mad, but I think my room portal, because I seem to get more energies up here. I do get them around. Hi, Effie. There's Tapper. I'm on my mobile. We'll have a look. Yeah, I think I could not, for the life of me, slow it down to capture the golden spark, the golden energy. Hi, Maria. So I just thought I'd come for a little chat. I'm just sneaking upstairs and tidying up, but fascinating. Yeah, and this is why I say to people, light is energy, and everything is energy. And frequency is a language, the vibration of it. So when I'm singing, even though sometimes it's not words, it's just the tone, because it's a tone, it's a frequency. All those words, the energy comes in a light form. We have all like photonic little pixel light sort of things, aren't we? And also in Journey of Truth, the podcast that I'm just shouting out now, the guy in it also mentioned, which was syncing up because I just listened to it this morning. I mentioned Ready Player One. I think that's what it's called, yesterday. And he mentioned Ready Player One. Dolly, I think you naturally have those gifts. Oh, thank you, Effie. I think you're just tuning into it, yeah. And we all can. Ready Player One. What makes me laugh about Ready Player One is obviously you can be an avatar of whatever you want, and when you go to that, it's when they're gaming, everyone's a different avatar. They all look like different aliens or whatever. Now, Kalina off Soulology, which I shouted out, I don't know if it was last night or this morning, when the guy in it, I can never remember his name, Todd, got upset and they cleared all the energy in that. And I don't know if you ever watched them too, but I came across Kalina a few years ago with light language. And that's funny because I started filming halfway through watching that because I just felt something. And she mentioned, I think it was them, was it them this morning? Yeah, that something about if we started turning into our true forms, I'm just putting this out there, that we'd all be different aliens. So we'd all come together because we'd all be different and there'd be no like going against each other because we'd all just be so different. And then I thought, yeah, wouldn't it be funny? Because that reminds me of like fake alien invasion because we'd all be, don't know if anyone gets what I'm saying, but that's like Ready Player One. Like, because we are these avatars, but really, what sort of energy do we come from? Where do we come from? That was playing into that whole thing. Hi, Lois. So, yeah, it just made me think because when I saw Ready Player One, I've not seen it before, I was like, oh, that's like what we are, coming in to play this game from many different races of all over the universe. That's how I sort of see it. So that's why I think we learn differently, in a sense. I know that sounds pretty whack, but if you go and listen to Soulology, the one they did where they were with Kalina and her partner, that was really interesting. And you can get activated by their light language. I watch her on and off now and again. And like I said, Journey to Truth, today, I'm just finishing off watching it. The guys were like, oh, they've seen the orbs go past 3 times. And I thought, yeah. So, like I said, if you haven't checked my orb videos out, check the latest ones out because you will see a gold flickering orb come towards me when I'm doing the whatever it is that I'm doing. And my battery's about to go. So, yeah, if I spot anything else, I'll let you know. But I won't probably on really till the beginning of the week, unless I just pop on and off today with little mini chats like this. But yeah, so I can't believe how long goes on last night, but whatever. And I was in a high frequency last night talking, so I'm not surprised I couldn't go to bed till later, and then all the energy's flying about everywhere. I'm a slow learner. I like to make mistake after mistake before I learn anything. Yeah. And sometimes it's not we need to understand it. We try to figure out to understand it. It's like me with this. I'm not even going to say noise, light language. There's many different light languages, art, whatever, tones. Trying not thinking, getting your mind out of the way, thinking, I'm trying to understand this. Is this what I'm supposed to be saying? I'm not going to try and understand it. I'm just going to let it out of me. Hi, outlaw. I'm just going to let it out and let it go with the flow. If other people think it's silly or it's weird or they don't understand or understand, that's fine. But I just feel that's what I should be doing, and I'm trying to show it to people. Because everyone knows I've been filming the orbs for a bit, and I do get them special ones that come in like that, even though they're all special, where I get these golden flickers, opposed to the people who don't see it or think it's dust or whatever. So like I said, I'm experiencing it and I'm sharing it as well. I'm actually capturing it. 3 hours laugh out loud. Then I was talking with JP and well, there you go. Yeah, and I think they were over on Tatty T channel because I woke up at something daft like 4 o'clock in the morning. Noticed they were on, but I couldn't go in because I had to go back to sleep. But yeah, I was like, ah. So anyway, I'm gonna go because 3 hours and 13 minutes. 13, no way. That's 7. You know I say about 7? 3, 3 and 1 is 7. I think they mentioned 7 on Soulology again. No, they were mentioning 13 because 13's a really good number. They always make it out here in the 3D that it's, you know, suspicious. It's a bad number. It's unlucky. It's not. It's like a divine number. So that's quite funny, isn't it? No coincidences there. Didn't get to sleep until gone 3. Much love, everyone. Hi, Jerome. Just saying about someone with a name like yours on Journey of Truth. So I've just commented on their channel saying I'd love it if they went and checked the video of the golden orb, because we were talking about orbs, just to check it. But yeah, so I'm going to go because my phone's going to die, and you may see a snippet of me today, I'm not sure. But yeah, so like I said, if you haven't checked them videos out, go and check them out, see what you think. And I will see you soon. Just keep vibing in a good ass energy, people, because you can feel it. So see you later. Bye.